and welcome to Mixed Mediology. It's Halloween! I'm so excited! It's about 9 o'clock, 9:15 on Halloween morning, and I have checked my email and done a couple of other things that I needed to do first thing this morning, and now I'm ready to get into my costume. I usually try, it depends on what I'm doing for my costume for Halloween. I usually try to get into costume fairly early in the day. And, you know, I'll go to Walmart, or I'll go to Christopher's school, or somewhere out in costume and like interact with people and have a really good time with it. This year I'm not going to really be able to go anywhere. There's nowhere to go, first of all. But I won't be fully able to get into my costume by myself. So if I went somewhere, I would just, I would look like a cartoon character, but I wouldn't look necessarily like I was in a Halloween costume. I would just look like perhaps I did not have a mirror at home. So, and I have too much to do here today anyway. So I wanted to do kind of a day in the life of with me on Halloween and show you what I do on Halloween. Again, keep in mind, this is Halloween here in Sicily. This is not what I normally do for Halloween. It's just the best that I can do here. Normally on Halloween, I am doing all kinds of stuff. I'm in costume, I'm going to the store. I even pass out candy. Like if I go to Walmart or somewhere, I give out candy to the cashiers, to any kids that I see, to anybody who like comes up and talks to me or smiles at me while I'm in costume. I give them candy. Anyone who seems like they're enjoying it, I give out candy. And I go to Christopher's school and hand out candy to the teachers and the principals and the kids in his class and anybody I pass in the hallway. And you know, I just make a whole day of it. I try to soak as much Halloween goodness up as I can on Halloween day. So today I will be making a pot of chili. I like to make something for Halloween dinner that I don't have to worry about in the evening because we have so much going on. Excuse me. After Christopher gets home from school, after my husband gets home from work, it's nonstop. We're getting into costume. We're setting up the final things out in the yard. We are, you know, preparing for the trick-or-treaters to come. So it's a lot. So I try to make something early in the day that we can have whenever we get a chance on Halloween night, when the, you know, in between the trick-or-treaters coming. Sorry, my camera's flashing something at me, but every time I look over there, it stops. I don't know what the hell it's telling me. Anyway. So today I'm going to make a pot of chili. That way I can just leave it on the stove, let it cook all day, and then for some reason they're doing Halloween at 5:30 here in Sicily, which I think is way too early. It's still bright and sunny at 5:30 here. You know, traditionally Halloween starts at dusk and goes to about, I don't know, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. But they're, I don't know, it's 5:30 to 8 or some ridiculous shit like that. So whatever. That's right around dinner time for us. We usually eat dinner right around 6. So not really sure when we're going to get a chance to eat dinner, which is why I want to have the chili on so that we can just eat it. Okay, I have no idea what that means. My camera's got something, it's flashing and telling me something. I don't know, whatever. I'm just going to go with it. So yeah, I don't know what time we're going to get to eat dinner. So I'll have the chili ready, and I have to make the treats by myself because we're doing, normally I give out a shit ton of candy, and I start buying Halloween candy in like August or September. As soon as they start putting out those big bags of candy, I start buying big bags of candy. And I usually buy 2 bags every 2 weeks leading up to Halloween. Sometimes I buy more, and I usually end up with about 50 pounds of candy. I have one of those big ass plastic cauldrons, and it's usually full to the brim with candy. This, first of all, in Sicily, that's hard to do. Even last year, I had a ton of fucking candy, but it was not the kind of candy I like to buy, and it was a bunch of small bags, and it was hard to get that much candy here because they just don't put that much out. This year was even worse because they didn't put any big bags of candy out, and the candy that they put out was very basic, crappy candy, and it was stupid expensive. And I'm doing a creepy carnival again this year, so instead of giving out candy, which this will be the first Halloween that I have not given out candy in my life. And I kind of am giving out candy. We're doing Dum-Dums because, you know, suckers are cool for a carnival. And I normally never give out Dum-Dums. But this year I made the exception. So we're giving out Dum-Dums, and I'm making popcorn with candy corn in it. So they'll get a treat bag with popcorn and candy corn together. And I'm giving out those popsicles, those plastic ones. You know, they're like the long plastic rectangle popsicles. That's what we're doing for treats this year. So today I have to make a bag of popcorn. I basically have to cook a bag of popcorn. I'm making 200 treat bags. So I have to make enough popcorn to make 200 treat bags. And I bought 2 big ass bags of candy corn, and I hope that's going to be enough. We'll see. And then I'll have some extra Dum-Dums left over. And then for the adults, we're doing fresh squeezed blood. So I'm making a sangria for those who want an alcoholic beverage, which will be tainted blood. And then I'm making a virgin drink for those who are driving and can't have any alcohol tonight. So I have a lot to do in the kitchen today. And I have to be fully dressed and in costume before anybody gets home, because Christopher won't get home until 3 o'clock. My husband won't get home until 4:30, and then trick-or-treating starts at 5 o'clock. And I have to be able to do both of their makeup. So I have to be fully done, with the exception of my headpiece. It's literally a headpiece. So that is going to be today my busy day. So I thought I would let you guys hang with me and join in the fun and see me getting ready, and then I'll take you on a tour of the yard tonight and try to shoot some Halloween footage. Hopefully it's not too dark, but we get a lot of cool trick-or-treaters here, and it's always a good time. So I'm getting ready to get started with my day. Come on, let's go get it going. It's Halloween. All right, I have cleaned my face. I'm gonna pull my hair up because I'm gonna be cooking, so I don't want it in the way. I don't want it all crazy, so I'm just gonna pull it up while I cook for the day. And I have my sister here, my two-headed other half, my other head. Anyway, my sister's here, and this is, her face is permanently painted. I did it last year, and I try to make our faces match. So I have a makeup palette here. It's just a cheapy makeup palette that you can get at Christmas time, like at Target or Walmart. It's Professional, Glamour, something. It's rubbed off. I can't read the back of it, but it's got all these awesome bright colors, and that's what I do my makeup with to make it match her. Yeah. So I'm gonna do my makeup and then show you what the finished product looks like. Oh my god, dude. I was doing the eyeliner, and I was doing like the, you know, up inside your waterline. And my thing slipped, my pencil slipped and like went up into my eyelid. And I think it cut the inside of my eyelid. Because I've been standing here for 5 minutes and it feels like there's a chunk of eyeliner in my eye. And I think it's just because my actual eyelid, like the inside of my eyelid is scratched. Are you fucking kidding me? I will be in costume today. I may have a real black eye, but I will be in costume today. Alright, so I'm going to give that a couple minutes to like figure itself out, and then I'm going to put my makeup on. think I did pretty good. We look pretty similar. Yeah, so that's my makeup for the day. I have other things to do before I can do my hair because I don't want hair all in what I'm doing. I have to go make the treat bags and start dinner, and I do not want my hair in the food. So I'm gonna go cook and get everything else finished that I have to do, and then I will be back to show you my hair. It's total chaos at my house right now. Christopher's best friend is here. They're both getting into costume. My husband is down there making sure the the music is ready because I play creepy carnival music really loud in my front yard. And we're trying to get the music. Oh my God, Donut is locked in my studio. Can you hear her? She's locked in the studio trying to get out. Good Lord. Okay, I'm getting ready to do Christopher's makeup. We are actually running about an hour and a half late because the popcorn took me 3 hours. If you watch the other video, you'll see I was in popcorn hell and the popcorn took me 3 fucking hours. So, it's 4 o'clock and Halloween trick-or-treating starts in an hour and a half, and I have to do 2 people's makeup and still do my hair. My husband is downstairs making the sangria and doing the last touches for the stuff that has to happen down there. I'm gonna do Christopher's makeup. He may have to start giving out candy while I'm doing my husband's makeup and my hair. So, Christopher is a skeletal ringleader because we're doing the creepy carnival, and his face is going to be inspired by the skeleton from the movie Hocus Pocus, the band. So that's the look that we're going for. I'm so glad I did this earlier today because there's no way I would have time to do my full makeup right now. Okay, good. All right, so makeup is done. Now I'm gonna do my hair real quick. And then it's time to start passing out candy. Or, well, popcorn. Fucking popcorn. Okay. hair is done, or well, as done as it's gonna get. And I think I hear children running around the neighborhood. So I'm gonna head downstairs and try to position the camera in a way that you guys can catch some of the action as we're passing out candy tonight.